women love blue pill men. The reason they love blue pill men is because blue pill men are susceptible to a lot of manipulation and being led down a certain path under the woman's discretion. Because the biggest fear for a woman is if enough men get red pill, then they're going to understand biology, they're going to understand nature, they're going to understand the game of things, and they're going to take back a little bit of their power. Because women have a very feminine power over us. As a guy, we want to be the protector, we want to be the provider, we want to be dominant, we want to take care of women, and we're attracted to women. And women can use that to their advantage, whether it's their looks or their personality, their charisma, um, whatever they have going for them, they're going to use that. Their boobs, their butt, like their just physical attractiveness, their fertility, their warm, nurturing nature, personality, just anything. They're going to use certain things to lure men in, whether it's for a relationship or a short-term hookup or resources. And men and women can play off each other in both ways. So like men attracting women, women attracting men, and so both sexes can attract the other and affect the other. So when the man is blue pill, he's more susceptible to different forms of manipulation and entrapment, and being led down a certain path that she wants him to follow. So with this, she prefers that the men are blue pill. Now, if she considers the man good looking or alpha or has good genetics and he's blue pill, not only is she getting like the good looking guy that she's attracted to, but he's also not aware of certain things, and she can use that to her advantage. But the irony of this is if he's too blue pill, that could actually lose attraction later, because there's a certain amount of red pill that a guy needs to even be considered masculine in the first place, depending on his age too, because we're all learning and we've all been there. We've all been the orbiter. Like if you're just a kid in school, like learning about girls for the first time, you're like 10 years old or something, up through childhood, teenage years, high school, college, and past. Everyone's like been the beta male orbiter. You're right, orbiting around the woman that just hoping for your chance. Everybody's been like the provider in some sense. Everyone's been the fallback option. Everyone's been the naive guy in relation to that. So it's not like a judgment on anyone. We're all learning. We're all evolving. But as a man, it takes a certain level of red pill at a certain age to even keep that attraction. So the irony with women is they want the guy to be blue pill, but if he's too blue pill, then she might actually lose attraction because he's just not aware of things. And she, as much as women hate the red pill guy, there's a certain level of respect they have for him, and they're turned on by the red pill guy in a certain way because he just knows, right? He's afraid. Oh, sorry, he's not afraid to acknowledge certain truths that are seen as taboo or that we don't talk about, like. This stuff would never be mentioned in school. All hell would break loose. Like, they're not going to teach like red pill truths or biology or nature. You know what they're going to do in school? They're going to give the kid a textbook, and he's going to learn about other animals. Like, he'll learn about African animals and South American animals, and just like sea creatures, and he'll learn about the mating process of other animals. But we never learn about ourselves. It's just like the fifth grade sex education talk, and then good luck figuring the rest out. That's what it is, because humans are just uncomfortable. Like, we're uncomfortable about ourselves, and so everybody walks around here with like this blue pill mentality. Like, don't say the wrong thing, don't offend somebody. That's why it's like that saying, you don't bring up politics, race, religion, money. Like, those are like the things that you don't talk about. But those are just things that impact our lives so much that it's just like, we're not going to talk about the important stuff, but like, look at what the Kardashians did yesterday. And so everyone walks around with like this blue pill like mentality, and then everybody why am I so depressed all the time? It's just because you don't live off of truth, dude. You don't like operate from truths, because you operate off illusion, therefore it leads to like depression and stuff. And so when it comes to intersexual dynamics between men and women, the women are going to love these blue pill guys, because these guys are, they're the ones who think that like signing a legal contract with the government is going to be like a good idea, like where you're binded to her, and that don't, trust me, I'm being faithful. Like, every guy believes that. Like, no one thinks that their wife would be doing that. Like, my wife isn't like that. My wife would never do that. No one thinks their own wife is cheating, or like no one thinks their own wife is attracted to other guys. That's the other thing too. Like, even selling this tie-dye in San Diego for this nonprofit, like I see people, just whether they come up as customers or we talk, or just people watching in general. There was a group a couple months back. It was like two guys and a girl. It was like, I guess it was a guy and his girlfriend and like the friend of the guy, and they're having like an argument over something. And one of the guys had said to the girl, like, as they're just like sitting here near me at the beach, and he's just like, this vacation was supposed to be like good. It was like you like ruined it. I see you checking out everybody. You're always, and so like he kept like yelling at her for like checking out other guys, and they were going back and forth on that. But it's just like these people are in like their 30s, and it's like, yeah, dude, like, you're not the only one. Like, even in like a 40-year marriage, like, you're not the only guy she's attracted to. Like, come on, man. It's like I get it. Like, you're gonna have your emotions on it if you're in a relationship that you think is monogamous, or you expected things to be a certain way, and it's like a blow to your ego to realize she finds other guys attractive, or she sees another guy as a better financial opportunity because you don't make a certain amount of money, you don't look a certain way, you don't do a certain thing, your personality isn't a certain way. So I get it. Like, the guy's gonna have his feelings on that, but then like I said, like, being blue pill up to a certain point, but you get to a certain point as a man, you got to be at least somewhat red pill. You got to understand reality, like, somewhat. You can't, otherwise you're gonna be like that guy that's just like still that affected by it. You're just like, this was supposed to be a great vacation. You're over here checking out all these other guys, and these, I don't know their age or anything. I'm just looking at them. They look like they're in their 30s or something. But it's just like, man, like, it's 2020 and you look like you're in your 30s. Like, dude, like, she's gonna check out other guys. Like, she's going to find other guys attractive. You could be married for 40 years, she'll find other guys attractive. And so, but the more guys that are aware of this stuff, she loses leverage, right? The more guys that are red pill as opposed to blue pill, she loses certain power that she has, like her feminine essence, right? Her ability to use her looks, her charm, her personality, her charisma, her curves, her face, anything she has going for her, she loses that leverage the more that guys are red pill. The more that guys understand that, because the more blue pill he is, she could just like wave at him, and he thinks that he's found the love of his life. If he's extremely blue pill, any form of attention is going to be able to control his thoughts and actions, and it's an advantage to her. The more guys that are blue pill, so she can package this together, like her ultimate guy in terms of his looks, his height, his genetics, his finances, his job, his status. If she can get in her mind her ideal package of that, and then he can also be blue pill, so that he's like not aware of certain things. So like he like thinks he's in control, like he thinks he's the alpha of the relationship, but she's the one actually controlling it behind the scenes. That's like ideal in her mind, because then she still keeps a bunch of power and she still has freedom to do whatever. But then the irony of that, like I said, is if he's too blue pill, then she's gonna get bored of him. She's gonna cheat, and like she's gonna have other guys on the side, and she's gonna look at other options, because at a certain age, if he's too blue pill, then she just loses attraction, because it's forgivable in a certain sense, depending on your level of blue pill or red pill. If you're in your 20s, figuring things out, 30s, whatever. But just imagine like a guy that's like 60 years old, and he's still blue pill. We see this a lot. Like I'm not saying imagine as if it's like some like super specific example that we just have never seen before. No, this is common, but I'm just saying like a blue pill guy that's like 60 years old. You might look at this too. Maybe it's like the old guy that he'll like be watching TV or something, and it'll be like a girl, like a conservative old guy that's very blue pill, and like a girl will be wearing like bikini or something. He's like, oh, she shouldn't be wearing all of that. Like she's like showing off this, or like what a whore or something. Like when she like sleeps with more than one guy. He's like 60, like talking like that, and it's just like, dude, like she's gonna be like sexually attracted to more than one guy. Like You're like the guy that's 60 finds out his wife like was with someone else or was attracted to someone else, and he's like mad, he's angry. There's possibly like domestic violence in the house because of it, but he just like he lacks awareness. It's like, dude, like she's gonna like other guys, man. Like, I get that the older you are, the less you want to see it because there's so many years that you have to like look back on how you were viewing things wrong. But it's just kind of like you get, like I said though, like women aren't attracted to that at a certain point. Like when you're so blue pill, like she likes you blue pill to a certain sense, to a certain extent where she can control it, right? But then you're still 60 and you're still just like 100% blue pill, like, and then you're surprised that she's like cheating on you, or you're surprised she looked at other guys, or it's just like, yeah, because it's like it's super ironic because she wants the blue pill on the guy so that she can control him, but then once she controls him, then he loses alpha frame, then he loses the dominance, he loses the masculinity that she would be attracted to also. So it's like it's this weird balancing act, like anything in life though. Everything's all duality, it's all balance, it's all 50-50, it's all as we're trying to make sense of this. But that's just the basic reason why women love these blue pill men, because they can control it when it comes to dates, when it comes to getting money from the guy, getting sex from the guy, attention from the guy, using the guy as like bait for like a bigger fish. The more blue pill he is, the more he fits within her scheme, whatever her scheme may be at that time. So the more blue pill he is, the easier of a time she has with that. So if she can package it together, like she can get the guy with the good genetics, the good looking guy, the height, the bone structure, and he's blue pill, that's like ideal for her. But then if he becomes too blue pill, then he's too controllable and she loses attraction anyways. So it's a lot of information to make sense of how to interact with women. How's it going? What was that? Yeah. Yeah, no problem.